Stop settling for slow-growing, weak vegetables that struggle to survive the season. Most gardeners are out here throwing bags of synthetic fertilizer at their beds, watching their plants limp along. They never understand why the growth is sluggish and the yields are disappointing. The truth is, it's not about adding more nutrients. It's about unleashing the living biology that was always right there, dormant in your soil, waiting for the right trigger. This fermented serum is that trigger. Rooted in Korean natural farming tradition, it starts with two humble ingredients: raw rice and fresh milk. Picture two garden beds side by side. Same seeds, same sun, same water schedule. But one bed is exploding with dense, dark foliage and roots that reach 6 inches deeper into the earth. The other looks like it's just surviving. The difference is what's happening in the first few inches of soil. Conventional fertilizers dump nutrients into the soil, but those nutrients often sit locked in forms plants cannot absorb. Compacted, biologically dead soil lacks the microbial workforce needed to convert raw nutrients into bioavailable plant food. Lactobacillus bacteria are the key. These lactic acid bacteria are extraordinary decomposers and nutrient brokers. They break down complex organic compounds into smaller, soluble forms that roots drink up with almost no resistance. Think of them as a cleanup crew, a chef, and a translator all in one invisible package. The first phase is simple. Take 1 cup of raw white rice and pour in roughly 2 cups of clean water. Stir and agitate that mixture vigorously for a full minute until the water turns deeply cloudy with starch. Strain off the rice and pour just the cloudy water into a clean glass jar. Cover the jar loosely with cheesecloth held down with a rubber band. You want airflow, not a sealed lid. Place it in a warm, shaded spot. Over the next 3 to 5 days, that liquid will begin to transform. A light, pleasantly sour smell will develop. A thin layer of white mold may form on the surface. Once the sour smell is distinct and the liquid has a slightly separated appearance, your primary culture is ready. Now, strain your fermented rice water and add it to fresh, whole milk at a ratio of 1:10. Cover with breathable cloth and set it back in your warm, shaded spot for another 5 to 7 days. Over several days, 3 distinct layers form. On top, a solid curd layer. At the bottom, sediment. And in the middle, a golden liquid. That middle layer is your ab serum, packed with active bacteria, organic acids, and enzymes. Carefully siphon that golden liquid into a clean bottle. Store it loosely capped in the refrigerator. Dilution is non-negotiable. The working dilution is 1 to 2 tablespoons of ab serum per 1 gallon of water. For soil drenching, apply your diluted serum directly at the base of your plants during the early morning. The serum also works powerfully as a foliar spray to colonize the plant's environment with beneficial bacteria. For compost acceleration, drench your pile with the diluted serum every time you turn it. What you're witnessing isn't a trick. It's a cascade of biological events working in sequence. One season of consistent LAB serum application starts a chain reaction that compounds in benefit year after year. Commit to making your first batch of LAB serum this week. It costs almost nothing and the results speak for themselves. Subscribe to Timeless Humus Path for more ancient soil wisdom and modern results. The soil is alive. Let's treat it that way.